Ben, I have a question for you. I know you want to talk about Prague and Bambi Thug and all this stuff, but what I have to ask you is a genuine question, something that's been bothering me for
20 minutes. 15 years?
14 hours.
Oh.
It's somewhere in between.
Okay, since bedtime.
Since bedtime.
Since the lonely thoughts.
No, this is a conversation I had with Laura. Laura has a lot going for her. However, Laura, and this is a tick in the cons column for Laura, and she knows this. We had a frank discussion about it.
I don't know where this is going.
Conversation we had in bed.
I don't know where this is going
in bed,
at all.
In bed, we were having a conversation.
Right.
And it has become clear since last night that Laura doesn't know who Fred Dibnah is. So I'm going to ask you if you know who Fred Dibnah, and I'm going to go around everyone that means something to me. That is a compliment.
Fred Dibnah.
Oh, Ben. I swear to God, like, I'm holding out hope that Jackson knows who Fred Dibnah is. Because the Fred Dibnah is like...
I'll pull out my Google again. Fred Dibnah.
You don't need to. I'll tell you everything you need to know about Fred Dibnah.
All right, but I might know him by his face.
You won't know him by his fucking face.
Okay, so tell me about Fred Dibnah.
Fred Dibnah is a northern lad. I'm gonna say Bolton. Fred Dibnah was famous for two things. He liked to climb up chimneys, and he liked to explode them chimneys. Fred Dibnah, and he had a TV show where he'd go around industrial estates. If there was a chimney there, you better believe he'd climb it, and then you had to do everything within your power to get him to not blow up that chimney. That was his whole thing. And last night on TikTok, Laura's scrolling through and finds a video of Fred Dibnah rescuing a cat that climbed up a chimney.
Okay.
And she was like, what on earth is this? And I was like, it's national treasure, Fred Dibnah.
No.
He was like, what the fuck are you on about?
He looks like Black Country Del Boy.
Yes, no, he does. And he sounds like that as well. And he was always smoking. And
like a chimney.
What's this?
He smoked like a chimney. That's because he would climb the chimney.
Steam. Chimneys are steam.
No.
I don't care.
No. What?
So
you have a house.
This is powered by electricity, not steam.
Fireplace. Smoke goes up.
Steam.
Smoke like a chimney, not steam like a chimney.
He was steamed like a ham. I was so angry I was steamed like a ham. What was great is that Laura was like, why is this man rescuing a cat? And I was like, that's Fred Dibnah, that is. I'm like, and she thought I was just making up a funny character.
It does sound like...
And the reporter was like, Fred Dibnah there, saving cats. And she was like, wait, what the fuck? I was like, yeah, it's Fred Dibnah saving a cat. Classic telly. He died in 2004. And he spent most of his...
So this isn't... Okay, right.
And he was... he was on a lot of TV. He was one of like the staples of my family's household. He was always on telly. Most of what I remember from my childhood is the Archers and Fred Dibnah blowing up chimneys. He was a steeplejack, Ben, in the war.
Yes.
Fred Dibnah.
No, I'm afraid that I don't know the man from the telly that your family watched, who died 10 years ago.
If you say it like that. I'm tempted to get you to phone Jackson, but I think he might be on set. It's a bit where Ben doesn't have Jackson's number.
I've got his number somewhere. Yeah.
You can put it, if he's on speaker, you can put him next to those microphones and it'll pick him up.
Hello, mate.
Hello, darling. How are you?
I'm all right. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. You are currently on the Conversation Hat podcast.
Oh, okay. All right, hold on. Okay.
Liam has a question.
To the desert with my... Let me go to the next... Yes.
Liam's got a question for you.
Good.
The next voice you will hear will be Liam's.
Good.
Hello, Richard. This is Liam.
Hi, Liam. This is Richard.
I've got a very simple question for you. It's just a yes or no answer is all I need, but it does very much affect the future.
This is amazing. Yes, please, hit me.
Do you know who Fred Dibnah is?
Yes. Yes. Of course. The famous steeplejack Fred Dibnah, who fixed, by the way, who fixed the chimney at the what's now the Museum of Technology in Cambridge by the River Cam. There was an episode about it.
There was an episode about it.
Is Laura there?
No, because the thing is, like, at midnight last night, she confided in me that she didn't have a fucking clue who Fred Dibnah was.
I did! You can't let everyone at work know that I don't know who Fred Dibnah is.
And I was like, man, do I really see a future with this woman? And then turns out Ben doesn't know who Fred Dibnah is. And I'm like,
I don't know who Fred Dibnah is.
They don't know who Fred Dibnah is!
We do now.
Well, you do now, but
Yeah.
that's not good enough.
He's
Hey,
national treasure, steeplejack. He used to blow him up in the war. You couldn't stop him from blowing him up.
Ben is saying exactly what I told him 5 minutes ago.
Yeah, that's how you learn.
hey, Mum. Fred Dibnah, everyone knows who Fred Dibnah is, right? Yeah. All right, just checking with my mum.
Thank you so much for checking with your mum.
Thank you,
Yeah.
Jackson. We'll
Right.
let you get back to your day now.
This is one of the best things that's ever happened. Good. I
And
look
it's
forward to
all because of Fred Dibnah, national treasure Fred Dibnah.
the late national treasure,
The
Fred
late
Dibnah.
2004 he died, Jackson. 20 years ago to the day.
20 years ago.
It's not to the day, though.
Could be.
Okay.
Prove it.
This is fucking amazing.
All right, love you, buddy. Thank you so much. Sorry.
No problem. See you in a bit.
See you later. Bye.
Vindication.
Cool. Okay. Yeah.
Vindication.
So that's 50% of people that we have asked. I mean, I assume you know who Fred. Oh no. Yeah. 50% of people asked to know who Fred Dibnah is.
Well, I'm the one asking it.
Yeah, but Jackson and his mum.
True. Yes.
So
You
a
and Laura,
40-year-old man and his mother. Yes.
but two
People in their early
30-year-olds.
30s. No.
I think what it is like so Jackson's got 5 years on me, right? So I think I don't know, it's tricky. I think maybe my parents are probably close to the same age or older as Jackson's parents, right? I think so I think like they had me and Toby quite late, I think. So I think it makes sense that like that generation still knows. So I don't think many people my age and younger would know who Fred Dibnah is. It's very strange when something that's such a large part of your childhood apparently did not exist.
That's
to
fair.
other people. Fred Dibnah, mate.
But then again, I liked lasagna growing up and you didn't.
Yes, but what was the problem with the lasagna I had growing up?
It was made with lentils.
Yes.
And it wasn't lasagna.
Lentils, lasagna.
Yeah, I guess. I used to run around in the woods like a little forest boy when I was growing up.
same. I did also.
Okay, well, I'm not special.
Well, it's special to me, even though you don't know who Fred Dibnah is.
Okay.
Somehow,
thanks.
like knowing that Jackson knows who Fred Dibnah is, like makes it all okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. I'm glad he got to appear on this episode.
I'm glad that he answered the phone. I would have been almost hurt if he hadn't.
But he went, "Hang on, Mum.
Hang on, Mum.
I know we don't live in the same city.
I need to go in a different...
But my friends from, as far as he knows, down the road are calling."
Yeah.
Fred Dibnah. Well,
Here's to you, Fred.
Fredo dead now, of course.
Drop dead Fred Dibnah.
He dropped straight off that chimney. He didn't get out of the chimney when it exploded.
I don't think they go in the chimney.
They have to for the explosives.
I don't know. I've just found out about him.
And the last one died, so...
Fred Dibnah, the last cowboy.
Fred Diddler.
Up chimney.
God, that's piercing.
Up the chimney. Knock down chimney. Chimney down. Fred Dibnah.
Fred Dibnah. I barely know her. How was Prague?
Oh no, we've done our small talk a bit now.
That was only.
That was more than 10 minutes on Fred Dibnah.
Sorry, it's upside down. I thought it said an hour. It's like, surely not. I don't know enough
Time
about.
flies when you're Dibnering.
I don't know enough about Fred Dibnah to talk for a full hour on him.
Yeah, you'll have to wait until the next one for your gifts and my stories.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm gonna put out a heckin' question.
You do that then. It's very hard to read that clock over there.
Well, the upside down one.
But it's at like a right.
It's 11 minutes 9 seconds.
8 seconds.
It was worst 80s nostalgia TV show.
The Fred Dibnah Show is the best.
Worst? Yeah, but this is worst.
Worst. How are we defining nostalgia show there?
Well, I will give a controversial opinion.
Oh God.
Stranger Things.
Oh, so a show that is reflective of a time.
I don't know.
Okay,
what
we
this
can
was.
go-
Sorry, that was sent in by Dan.
Dan.
I don't know what Dan necessarily means about that. But Stranger Things leans very heavily on 80s nostalgia, or what people think the 80s were like, or what if they weren't there, or what they think they remember that they were like.
Yes.
Season 1 of Stranger Things, great. Season 2, pretty good.
Yes. We don't need to.
Season 3?
No.
Was there season 4?
I think there will be season 4.
Because that's going to happen again soon, but there's big gaps. I have nothing against the actors.
Right.
I think they're all fantastic. Soundtrack, great. Cultural impact, I'm on board with. I like that Running Up That Hill was on the radio for 6 months solid. It was great.
Yeah.
The fact that they brought out new Coke, I thought that was kind of fun.
Yeah.
Performance is great. What I don't like is the fact that we seem to have to binge things.
Yeah.
When it all comes out all at once, you need to have seen all of it, or you can't have seen. You may as well have not seen any of it.
Totally. Yeah.
And I don't think then you're just overwhelmed with the amount of stuff that you've got to watch.
Yes, I find
There's
that.
no. That's probably why I can't really remember half of what happens in them, because
you don't get to regurgitate it. You don't get to.
You don't get to go and
sit on
talk about it.
Yeah.
You
I
need to
hear
have that week so you can go and chat to friends about it, to savour it, to let it sink in.
Yes.
So, what do you think's going to happen with Timmy next week? That's a good name for a character, Timmy next week. You know, you don't get to. It's just all sort of pumped into your face.
Yeah.
And
no, I know what you mean.
It's just an overwhelming, huge course of TV. And if you don't binge it all as soon as it comes out,
it's hard, right?
Why haven't you done that?
I totally know what you mean. I hear you. There are some things that I'm like, right, okay. There's a lot of stuff to talk about with Stranger Things. We'll come back to it. That's sort of the point of this question. I think, regardless of what you think about Rings of Power or Tolkien or indeed Amazon, I think what they did with, I think they may have done it with season 1. They've done it with this season 2. I think it's really smart. 3 episodes.
I was going to say, I like a weekly release.
Yep.
Chuck a couple of episodes. There you go. There's a little cheeky treat for you.
Yeah.
That's good, because the first episode I find, particularly of a new show, it's establishing a lot of stuff without necessarily a lot of stuff happening. So episode 2 is when you're like, okay, what's going on?
With something
so
brand
to put
new,
2 or 3,
great.
great.
There's quite a lot of, with something on the scale of the story they're trying to tell in Rings of Power. There's so many characters, there's so much lore, there's so much stuff. I think they are trying to make it accessible to people, to like bring people into the franchise. Because obviously there's people have lived and died in the time between the Fellowship and Rings of Power. So I think it's important to bring new people on and find an accessible way to do that. So I think having 3 episodes up front and then it becomes weekly, I think is fucking clever. I really like that. I do hear you with stuff like there's some things that I really like that are weekly, like Taskmaster I think is great being weekly, for example. Taskmaster is easy telly. It doesn't require me to opt in. There are some shows that I think I need to be in a particular headspace for, and something like Stranger Things, I think it's going to take me an hour to get into the mood to watch Stranger Things.
You need to be in the mood to watch it, and for something that's quite a slow burner in certain bits and not in other bits. It asks too much of me, Liam. It just asks too much. Because, you need to be in the mood. And maybe that mood won't hit you for a couple of days, even if you have been excited about it. Maybe you're busy. Maybe you are tired. I like Taskmaster. If I've done a night shift or something, you come home, you can pop that on, and then it's just, this bit's funny, this bit's funny, this bit's funny, see you later, bedtime. Whereas Stranger Things or something like that, it's a lot more, you need to be in the mood. You need to be sure you're in the mood.
I think that's why they've made it bingeable, so that you opt in and then you watch all of it in one go. I hear you. That isn't the problem I have with Stranger Things. The problem I have with Stranger Things is what I'm going to call from now on the Frankie Valli effect. Just let it die. Let it stop. Let it end. Let it all end.
I feel... Do they have an end date? Because it's gone on for a long time, for like 4 seasons.
I think it should have been 1.
I think The Boys has started and will have finished in the time Stranger Things has been about.
I think they could have had 1 amazing season. I think the second season, I like some of the characters they introduced, but like in terms of the story, that's when I started to like fall off and not give a shit.
I liked the series with Vecna in.
Yeah.
I thought that was cool.
Yeah.
I liked Eddie. Was it Eddie who played the guitar on top of the thing?
3, wasn't it? Yeah. But those things, they're cool, but they're gimmicky, right? They're the sort that's the merch you put on, and that's the merch you put on a t-shirt.
I have a Hellfire Club t-shirt. I'd just like to say, I liked Strange Things when I was watching it, but I did not like the pressure that was put on me by society.
Those are the things that you do when you want to sell merch for something, and that's how you make money. Like that's how Star Wars doesn't make. Star Wars does make money, but the way it makes money for the pre-Disney, the way Star Wars made money was merch, right? So you had to have certain things that look good on a t-shirt or certain things that you want an action figure of in the movie in order to... That's why we have Porgs, you know? And it isn't just because they couldn't they couldn't CGI out all the puffins, which is also true. Do you know that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that fact.
Yeah, there were too many puffins to do, so they just... Like the closer ones, they just popped a little Porg on, and then anything wandering about in the background doesn't matter, it's probably a Porg.
Contextual Porg. Like in the pre-Disney era of Star Wars, like the way in the pre-Disney era of Star Wars, the way Star Wars made money was not through cinema tickets, it was through merch. So you need like Eddie playing guitar on top of the thing in order to like pull people in, but like it feels like it's been added in just to like sell t-shirts and stuff. And it probably was. They're like, I know what's going to make a shitload of money.
It was very cool, though.
That's exactly what they want you to think. Whereas, like, the season 1 relied on the strength of the setting, the characters, and the storytelling, all of which I think were excellent. And then from season 2 onwards, it was like, it's a cash grab now, which is why we have Eddie playing guitar on the thing.
He could have been in the caravan.
Yeah, he could have.
Only the speaker needed to be outside, and then he would have survived.
And also,
spoilers for the thing that happened
were those things attracted to visual or sound?
I think it was the noise.
So then why were they flying at him?
because he was the one making the noise and it's telly.
No, where are the amplifiers?
Oh no, but it's the telly and he's the one making the noise.
But he's not.
But
No, I understand, but like,
yeah.
you're right. He didn't need to be near those speakers.
he could have been inside.
He had as long as that cable was to be away from the speakers.
I reckon he probably could have been on the other side of the portal.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, you're quite right. Just stick the amp through there. You're fine. So yeah, it's the merchification of stuff that I don't like. So I really liked season 1 of Stranger Things. You're right. The soundtrack was immaculate. And then everything after season 1, so good, just really, really good. Everything after that was just kind of wank, and it also played into like the nostalgia of the 80s rather than what the 80s actually were, which was kind of depressing.
I wasn't there for the 80s.
I think season 1 captured the kind of depressing. I was there for 7 months. Let me tell you, depressing. Brand new bouncy baby boy, depressing.
I don't like this decade at all.
Everything's brown.
Bring on the 90s with all of the neon.
Yes, baby yearns for grunge.
Baby yearns!
For grunge. And then the grunge, they will all die, and I will be like, yes, the 80s.
Yeah, I think that worst 80s nostalgia TV show.
Are there any other shows that are like made to be nostalgic of an era?
There was that 70s show.
Right, well
which I really enjoyed.
That's a decade too early.
Yeah, but you said you didn't ask 80s. You said, "Are there any other shows?"
No, that's true. I did say that. You're quite right.
And there was that 70s show which I really enjoyed, like more than I thought that I would. And then I found out that the curly-haired sunglasses man was rapey.
Yes.
And then I went, I don't want to watch this anymore, so I've stopped watching it. Yeah. The main guy was Ed. Was the main guy?
Yes.
He was an odd choice to play Venom.
Oh.
He was Venom in Spider-Man 3.
Oh.
Yeah.
That is an odd choice.
Topher something. Can't remember his name.
Topher Grace?
Yeah.
Topher Glaze.
Sure.
Topher Soy.
Topher someone.
Topher someone.
Topher Soy Glaze.
Yeah, that is weird. Didn't know that. I'm trying to think if there's any other 80s nostalgia shows. Oh, okay, so are there any shows from the 80s that you enjoy? So I think all of the stuff I really like. Young Ones 80s?
I feel like Young Ones was late 80s.
Early Blackadder as well?
We don't enjoy early Blackadder.
Do we not enjoy early Blackadder?
Season 1?
No, I don't mean season 1 at all. You're quite right.
Yeah,
does have Brian Blessed.
It does, and that's great. It's got Rick Mail in an episode as well.
Yes.
But for Blackadder 1, fine.
Yeah.
Blackadder going forth. That's a reference to the thing. Better.
This? Okay, yeah. Blackadder Goes Forth was the pinnacle. I liked season 2 and 3 quite a lot.
That's what I meant. It goes as it goes forth from.
As it improves.
It was a
over
reference
time.
to the
As it goes forth, it improves.
Yes.
Would be a good joke
That's
to make
what
there.
That's what I.
If one works in comedy, one might see these jots that you could join.
Jots that you could join.
Oh, I fucked it.
Idiot.
I was making art. I swapped things, remember? That's a callback to, I don't know.
A few weeks ago now.
Really hard to know when these episodes come out because you've seen the schedule.
In their own time. There's
in
no
their
rush.
own time. Don't rush it. Let it happen. And
Very safe and welcoming space, but
when it gets tired,
your time,
let
it's
it
fine.
die, Frankie Valli. This is the cat. I'm still going on my campaign.
Okay.
Let him die. Nightmare was 90s, I think. Big fan of Nightmare. Do you remember Nightmare? The Sharps, I think, may have been 90s as well.
I feel like they were 90s.
I'm struggling to think of any. I mean, Young Ones is fucking good.
Yeah.
And none of those people are wrong-uns.
No.
Even writers, like, I can't watch Father Ted. I know.
I can watch Father Ted.
I know it happened before he went mad.
It's not on very often, but I can watch Father Ted because it was written before Graham Linehan went bananas.
Went completely fucking mad.
Yeah.
He went fashtastic.
He did. We don't approve of fantasticism. Fantasticism, yes.
Fanaticism, even. Fine. You want to flagellate yourself? No. You go crazy, lady. But no, he's get fucked. Young Ones is one of the few ones that you can watch and be like, oh yeah, no, they're all fucking mad. Like even Blackadder, like, fuck off, Rowan Atkinson. You're a hunted bee, you prick.
What?
Rowan Atkinson said some stuff, man.
I like Mr. Bean.
Yeah, he doesn't talk.
Mr. Bean Holiday, far superior to Mr. Bean, Bean Ultimate Disaster Movie.
Sure.
It goes back to the simplicity because he doesn't talk in there, because he doesn't need to.
No, you're quite right. He's got that bear. I like that bear. I've got a new campaign. This is going to run parallel to Let Frankie Valli Die. The new campaign is Ben for Bean.
Ben for Bean.
We're gonna surgically remove Rowan Atkinson from Mr. Bean. Surgically. Yep. That's the tools in After Effects look like surgery tools. We're gonna scalpel him out. We're gonna replace Bean with Ben, the new improved non-Atkinson Bean. We're going to go on an Atkinson diet of sorts.
I'm annoyed that was good.
Thank you so much, but only like some people will know what the Atkinson diet is. I don't know if the Atkinson diet travelled the Pacific.
The Atkins diet.
Shit, what did I say? The Atkinson diet.
Yeah, which was
just beans.
Which was funny, which was very clever because of Rowan Atkinson.
Oh,
Rowan Atkins.
That's a great joke.
Rowan Atkins.
Son.
No.
Rowan Atkins.
Rowan Atkins.
Son.
No.
You're thinking of the Atkins diet, Ben. Call Richard and ask him.
Do you know?
Is it Atkins diet or Atkinson diet?
Mr. Bean?
Who plays Mr. Bean? Is it Rowan Atkins diet?
We don't want to
Google. The Atkins diet. Rowan Atkinson.
No, I think it's Rowan Atkins.
His name's Rowan.
We've said it so many times.
Mr. Bean's name is Rowan.
Sure.
It seems weird.
It is Rowan Atkinson.
I know.
Oh, I've just got a message saying don't look at the news.
Oh, you gotta look at the news. We're nearly at time. You gotta look at the news. You gotta look at the news, Ben.
So yes, the Atkinson diet.
Billy Connolly's dead.
Getting rid of.
That was last episode.
I didn't.
Though.
Right, I've not gone to the toilet, so if anyone's died, it's not my fault. Although I did. No, we went.
I went for a poo earlier.
Oh, it doesn't help that there are 2 unsent messages. Then a picture of a squirrel, and then don't look at the news.
It's very hard to know which news. Is the Dow Jones not doing very well?
I'm just going to Google the news. The news. News?
Have they replaced you in Bean? Is there a third Bean now?
Pesto the Penguin. I don't know. I shouldn't just Google the news. Let me go on BBC.
BBC.org.
Oh.
Who's dead?
Maggie Smith.
Which one's Maggie Smith? Oh yeah.
Which one's Maggie Smith?
I don't know if I can know.
Oh.
Oh, I thought it would be salacious or weird.
That's sad.
It's not in relation to P. Diddy, is it?
I don't think so. I think it's probably in relation to the fact that she's 89.
That could be it. If she was a year older, she could have supported Frankie Valli on tour. What's the thing about you going to the bathroom?
Oh, so when we were recording in previous times, I'd say I just need to go to the toilet, and then I'd come back and the Queen had died.
Did the Queen... Were we doing a live stream, or was it...
I think it was...
An episode.
It might have been a live stream.
I think we live streamed
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. We didn't live stream because the Queen died, just saying that.
No, we'd already booked it in.
We were doing a live stream.
She didn't die. She died the day before.
Yes, and we found out, but that's when we found out. And there was someone else before that. It wasn't as far back as 2016. It was sometime in 2020.
When was that
died.
story published?
Probably while I was in the bathroom.
Maggie Smith's fucking great, though. She was like one of the... Was she the old woman in the bus?
In the bus.
On the bus.
Do you know what? It was probably around the time that I was in the bathroom, so...
Wow.
Yeah. That's...
There was a TV show. I think it was Maggie Smith. There was a TV show. It came out.
You mean on the buses?
No, I don't mean on the fucking buses. A few Christmases ago, there was a TV film that came out. I think it was BBC or Channel 4 or something. And I think it was Maggie Smith. I think it was called like the woman that lived on the bus or something. And there was like a little bus on a road, and this woman was homeless, but she lived on the bus. And she was like this cranky old lady, and like the middle class family on the road was like, "You got to get out of here because you're an old bitch." And she was like, "I'm fucking Maggie Smith. I'll kick your ass." And I'm gonna live in my bus, and I get your bus out of here, Maggie Smith. And she was like, "I don't want it." And she became endearing over time.
She parked there was a van or something that she parked at the bottom of the driveway.
Yeah.
I know the story. It might have been Maggie Smith.
Yeah.
Oh.
That was good. I was trying to say that she was good in something that wasn't Harry Potter.
Or Downton Abbey.
Oh, I haven't seen it.
Nor have I, but I know that she's in it.
Is she in Downton Abbey?
She was, yeah.
Oh, good for her.
When Downton Abbey
How's she
was
doing?
still going.
That's great. How's she doing these days?
Not very well.
No?
No.
Why?
I think she was in Secret Garden. That was the first thing that I saw.
Secret Garden. Hells yeah.
Yeah.
Was she in... There was a TV adaptation of... Oh, what's that... So what I'm going to ask you is, what's that fucking book? And you're going to be like, what book, man? I'm like, no, the one that you fucking read in school.
I don't even
So
need
I'm just going to ask you, Ben, what's the name of that fucking book? Well, it's like there's three of us.
That we read in school. We went to
Great
different...
Expectations.
You had Great Expectations in school?
Not all of it. There's a TV adaptation of Great Expectations, and the woman in Satis house in this adaptation, I think, might have been Maggie Smith.
Okay. Not read it. Not seen it. Don't know.
She wouldn't have played her in the book.
She probably wouldn't have played her in the
Wouldn't
book.
have played her in the book. As I played Mr. Chatterley's lover in the book.
That was me typing those words. Poor Maggie Smith.
Can I?
Well, not poor Maggie Smith. She had a good life.
Yeah, she.
I reckon. I think.
Good old Maggie Smith. I've got a bit of work for you. Can you like get on a bus from London and I just type these words out? I've already written them out. I just need you to write them.
I just need you to write them, so
Yeah.
you've played them in the book.
Yes. These voices in your head are brought to you by Maggie Smith.
Or your headphones, if you're listening in headphones.
Yes. I'm calling this one the Fred Dibnah Special.
Okay. Where we lose Maggie Smith.
I don't think she died whilst we were recording. Well, because that story was published when you were on the toilet.
On the toilet?
Toilet.
Yeah. So maybe while we were recording a different episode, but yeah.
Do you think she died? I don't think they would have. When we were going, ooh, moo, dang, or ray gun.
I feel like they've probably, the first thing, as soon as...
She probably died
I feel like
overnight.
as soon as a loved one passes, whether they're famous or not, the first thing that happens is probably not ringing up the papers.
No, it's not like Frankie Valli who's going to die on stage. I'm going to call it the Fred Dibnah Special. We have the Atkinson diet. That could be our subtitle.
Could be.
Yeah.
I think it should be In Which We Lose Maggie Smith.
Something so special. This is not the Maggie Smith special.
No.
It's the Fred Dibnah
Yeah.
special, in which we lose Maggie Smith. Wow. Jesus.
That was my belly.
I think in many ways this is what she would have wanted.
Grief to make me hungry.
No, to be
Memorialized.
live grieved.
Live grieved.
It's like a live stream of grief. Ben, where are you online?
I don't want to do. Maggie Smith died. I don't want to be like Instagram Spike Pearson Pierson. Maggie Smith is dead. What's the point?
I'm at LT Guitarist. I do music and stuff. I don't mind that she's dead. She had a good innings.
She did have a good
She lived
innings,
a
but it's
full life.
always sad when someone dies,
It's like
unless they're
medium.
proper wrongers.
Sorry, have another swing of that.
Unless they're proper wrong'uns.
Right, proper rotten wrongers.
Proper rock and wrongers.
Rock and wrongers. Convo Hat Podcast for the show. You can go to patreon.com/Conversation Hat if you want the show to be better. You can buy us eggs. Ben's very hungry now. He hasn't eaten in 3 to 4 hours.
Don't need eggs.
Well, we need some eggs. How are you going to make an omelette?
Send us eggs.
Send us eggs. Send us eggs. We're going to get a P.O. box one of these days, and if it isn't full of eggs, we will have failed. We will eat the eggs. Thank you for the eggs.
Thank you for the eggs. Thank you for the eggs.
But he's a egg, he's lots of eggs, his baker's dozen, that's 12 plus 1, is it? Yeah.
Yes.
1 for the baker,
I mean, yeah,
isn't it?
pretty much.
So
It's so you would have a dozen, and if one got fucked up, then
those bloody kittens, they knocked over my eggs.
your cat eggs.
Well, no, they knocked them off the shelf and then they broke 4 of the eggs.
Yeah. 1 per cat.
That's true. I have 4 cats.
Cat eggs.
When we said ages ago, we are at time. When we said ages ago that there was like a certain number of cats you could have before becoming a crazy cat person, what was that number?
You'll have to go through and listen to past episodes of the Conversation Hat podcast, which you can support on patreon.com/Convo Hat podcast.
I think it was 6.
I feel like it was about that. I think it was five. Because
I think 5 was...
five is the most you could have before someone needs to question it.
Yeah, because we have a perfectly rational story for why we have 4 kittens.
Yeah.
Save them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Rest in poo.
Don't end it like that. Cut that bit out.
Well, you could say something else so we could keep talking. Roops and poops? Roops and poops.
I'm going to stop Liam just now. So goodbye, everyone.
Not the task cam, just
Goodbye.
Liam.
Just Liam.
Roops and poops.
Awful man.